Hello and welcome to Hard Cash Retro VHS. Apologies in advance for the green light. Val Kilmer and Christian Slater reunite from True Romance, even though you don't really see Val Kilmer in True Romance. This came along at the very end of VHS, and I bagged this on Vintage the other day for £2. Front cover's a bit butt ugly, you know, got Christian Slater, Val Kilmer, guns there, hard cash on the top, the 15s there, and then you've got on the front a boat exploding, and underneath the boat, which you'll get to see in a second, a money truck flooded in water. Again, hard rain, hard cash. Which one you're watching? Not a bad movie. A lot of famous people in here. You've got Daryl Hannah's in there, Baldassar Getty, Vern, which will be Mini-Me, and there's a lot of other people you will recognise. Everyone Has a Price, $1 Million Man. Got this eerie green on there. And I picked this up, as I said, it's not a bad film for Christian Slater. I like collecting his films. Horrible out of focus shot on the spine. This is an extended episode as well, where you will see why the monkey's in the background, but there, action thriller, hard cash. Obviously New Image were banging a lot of these out at the time, very default, like video shop rental, like massive synopsis of the movie though. But again, this is like bank robbery, heist, duo, crime, espionage. Christian Slater on top form, I think. As I said, there's a lot of dialogue there on the side. But what was really unique about this one is today is the 16th of May 2025, and this was sold on the 23rd of May 2005 for $1.99. So they've made a penny in 20 years from Blockbuster. And with Blockbuster, you know, they was selling these off as X-Rental. Blockbuster been slapping the stickers on, so Be Kind, Rewind. And as I said, you can't even see how long it is with the condition of the tape. So I think it's very hard, because you're not going to put that in and risk your VHS player. Could be mouldy as fuck. But their new images as well were very light plastic as well, the manufacturing loads. There's a DVD, a more recent release, because it originally came out on Hollywood DVD. You'll see in the outtakes. And as you can see, Mini-Me has been added there. She's surfing on top of the money truck. Fucking God knows what. But yeah, another shout out as well. Val Kilmer and Christian Slater were in this film called Mindhunters, which is directed by Rennie Howland from Cliffhanger. This is a really good film, and obviously it came on along after Deep Blue Sea, where LL Cool J is in there. Johnny Lee Miller is one of the top stars of the movie and is nowhere on the front cover unless you've seen the movie. It's a bit of a spoiler, but check that out, and it's really cool to see a rental version of a DVD, but we're not going down the lines of retro DVDs yet. See you in the outtakes. Hello, welcome to the end of Retro VHS 4. Stephen cuts his hand off. Jesus. It's proper being wrapped. I bought this on my birthday night in a cabin, £2. And the reason I bought it for, I can't even remember it being on VHS. It's an era where it was just Hollywood video. Hollywood DVD would bring a lot of them out. Just wrapped it in a nice little takeaway bag. I wrapped it in a bag and a bag of a bag. Oh my god. Hi, Tony. Dun dun dun. Wow. So, right, so it's really cool actually. So, hard cash, not hard rain. Christian Slater and Val Kilmer reunite from True Romance. Daryl Hannah's in there as well. Everyone Has a Price. It's not a bad movie for one, I remember it. There'll be another outtake, because I'm sure I've got multiple versions of this. Action thriller. Obviously you've already seen this, it's already been going around there. $1.99, so the person made a penny. It was sold on the 23rd of the 5th, 2005. Blockbuster, which is really cool. Has been fully around, but as I said in another video, how do you know what condition the tape's in? But again, it's just from the Christian Slater collection. As I said, I didn't even know that had been released on VHS. So, jump cut, where I go and find some other shit. And I've got another parcel open on a different video, as you know me. They all cross over. Hello, back to Hard Cash. So, Hollywood DVD, that's old. I've had that a long time. That's been knocking around for God knows how long. Hollywood DVD did stuff like Edge of Honor. Red discs. Yeah, that's had that a while. And I've picked up that version over the years. It's been repackaged.
From what I honestly remember, it's a bit of a cat burglar kind of like who's done it there. I mean, it doesn't do very well for what it's about when you've got like a sinking bank truck and a mini-me on there in a flood, hard rain. But not a bad film, just a really shitty front cover. Obviously a low ball there, but you haven't seen it, it's worth picking up. From what I remember, you might not get... Oh, that's an interesting... Holy shit, that's really interesting, right? So, that, which is the original cut, is 94 minutes, and that was released in 2002. 94 minutes. This, released in 2006, is 60 minutes long. And now I've got to go back upstairs because how long is the VHS? The VHS is on for 94 minutes. Now this is a separate video, so there'll be some investigation why it's like that. But New Image were dibble dabbling. They were banging out VHSs every week, and a lot of them disappeared. But we hadn't had New Image. I don't think we would have had the Expendables. Next bit of footage.
Hello in the outtakes for Hard Cash. I don't know how I didn't do this when I did the unboxing of it. I think the unboxing's just been, hasn't it? I'm a little bit like, how did you not do this, Stephen? So obviously, yeah, bought it. It's actually a flip cover, which I'm shocked I didn't notice that. Because I pointed out on the roll arounds, oh yeah, like Mini-Me is missing from the front cover. So obviously that's the cover. And the flip cover, it's almost slightly no different except for hard cash is at the top, hard cash is at the bottom here. It's got 3 for £5 for 7 nights, which is really, really cool to have a sticker on like that. Vern has been added. The 15's been moved around, but they've still kept the same back and that, but and obviously the spine, but that's more of what it looked like on the DVD. Which I'm quite shocked about. So obviously there was no spinning over there, but like, because I've just discovered it there. But Hard Rain's opened a can of worms because I'm actually going to watch it now, work on some other videos, then I'll be doing the voiceover. So yeah, and I've had this guy all my life. I thought I lost him, found him in the loft the other week. I was like, I thought he'd gone out with me grand stuff, but yeah. So while we're in the yeah, I've got some other bits to do. But let's just make this the end of the video. I've got a couple more overlays to film, but yeah, just proper caught us off guard. I always check, and the one time I didn't. But yeah, it's still a cool front cover. And from what I remember, at this point, it was a good film, but you've already heard me rant, so maybe it was, maybe it isn't.
Freaky coincidence there, so I was checking the runtime, because obviously I noticed the runtime, so this has officially got a misprint, because I've just watched that, because obviously I've had that ages. So I've just put that in, and it probably might do this the same way. So watch. Not fucking Chris Angel here. Watch. There's Hollywood Disc out. This is the one I've just watched. So obviously I went to check the runtime. To answer my theory, is it a misprint? Just load the disc. Is it going to do it? No, it's not. Well, fuck off. Okay, so ambulance going down the hill. Maybe it'll do this again. Going past the guy in the corner. Right. Eject that disc, yeah. There's the red disc. There's the white disc. Because that was just freaky as fuck what happened. White disc back in the box. There you go. At least I did it the second time. So I've just literally took that out, then put that disc in, and it picks up exactly where it was left off. So that was freaky as fuck. Overall, I've really enjoyed this film tonight. Mini-Me coming out of a toilet was really funny, which was right at the front of the film. The guy who keeps reappearing as him there, keeps appearing with his origins for sale. I love that. I think like overall it's a really good film. You know, Daryl Hannah's in there, William Forsythe's in there, Christian Slater, Val Kilmer reunited. There's loads of famous people saying it's a little bit cheap on some of the sound, but overall just getting the movie done. This is Christian Slater just after, like obviously there's Mini-Me there, then just after like Hard Rain and stuff like that. But I say I've put it on there. I remember a little bit, but yeah, it's as freaky as fuck. I mean, I've had that one for fucking absolutely ages. Yeah, William Forsythe, who's obviously mint in Seems the Girls Out for Justice. There you go. Mini me coming out of the toilet. Vern, rest in peace. Ready? So yeah, that's freaky as fuck, that one I disc swapped.
Hello, welcome to the very end of Hard Cash. Now, I might have mentioned in the voiceover, I might have mentioned in the unboxing, I generally thought I had multiple versions of Hard Cash when it came to DVD, because I'd said, like, look, you see this DVD in box sets and stuff like that. And today I was in the charity shop, and a little bit of a crossover. It's the same charity shop I found the Waterworld VHS in, and maybe I subconsciously seen this. And it is Superstar Thrillers. Angelina Jolie, Kiefer Sutherland, Christian Slater, Val Kilmer, Wesley Snipes, Sam Neill, Rob Lowe, and more. Who was the more? Now, this is Without Evidence, I Fought the Law, Hard Cash, Liberty Stands Still, which is a really good film, Framed, and Female Perspectives. So I just want to have a look at Hard Rain. Let's say I picked up the shelf, £3 goes in the Christian Slater collection. Oh, it's the first one out of the box. So there we go. Look at that. Hard Cash, Liberty Stands Still. Yeah, that is the cover. Obviously the discs are them discs where Hard Cash will be on one side and you would have to flip it over. And it says it like the end of the Hard Cash, you put Hard Cash in that way or that way, but you'd be flipping it around, try and get it. They are not flip covers. So Wesley Snipes, Val Kilmer, obviously a big Wesley Snipes fan as well. Framed, Rob Lowe, Female Perspectives, I Fought the Law. These are films that you would see knocking around. Boulevard Entertainment's brought this out, and they would release, you know, they would pick up the rights dead cheap. And again, Hard Cash, like a film that Christian Slater is in called Pursued, which, you know, is a very, if you like Christian Slater in Heathers and Very Bad Things, when he just turns on the maniacal fucking homicidal fucking maniac Christian Slater. He's basically a headhunter and goes after this guy. You will come work for me because my job is to get you to work for the company that wants you, and he just goes fucking overboard. Again, you would see that packaged up. Actually, jump cut. Ding! There. Pursued. So that's its original release. And then that's probably came from one of them small boxes. Pursued. It looks like he's got like a little Britney Spears microphone there. He's always on the phone, but yeah, that is really good film. Again, marketed really shit and really shitty boxes, and whoa, discs come flying out. You know, identical discs. But Christian Slater, brilliant actor, never stopped working. Thanks for watching this video. Goodbye for now. VHS memories you on my screen today. The video tape on the CRC and you're the one.
Hello, the very end. Right, it's been 2 weeks since I did, well, it's been a month since my birthday now, and it's actually been 2 weeks since the Hard Rain video was done. And I was looking for something to watch. And these are like all Christian Slater films. And I was like, right, I don't know what I'm going to watch. And I went, look, there you go, Superstar. There's another copy of Hard Cash. I knew I had. That's what I would have been thinking I had and couldn't find. But yeah, Hard Cash is in there. Be one of them ones you've got to flip over. But yeah, that's what I thought I knew I had, but then couldn't put my finger on it. Because everything's getting pop. But now Superstar Thrillers is up there. But yeah, now I need to go and fucking film this bit. And now I need to just fucking, you know, finish the video again.